Welcome everybody. We're only having 8 minutes of delay for the CSO Cup. Number 6. Yeah. Only having 8 players today, it looks like. Some have joined last second or last minute. And I forgot to introduce Cryo again. Gosh, I'm so sorry.
Well, I think people know me well enough so that when they hear my voice, they know it's me.
They know.
Okay.
I mean, fortunately this time your logo is on screen, so...
Oh yeah, my fantastic logo. 1 out of 3 or whatever.
Looks pretty sick. Not gonna lie.
So the first game is gonna be Trifax against Samwise. They are already vetoing the maps. And they seem to be vetoing them in the order of from the most pretty to the least pretty. Because there is not gonna be Romanticide, there's not gonna be Jagannatha or Jagannatha, however you pronounce it. Obviously, we're gonna see Death Aura as literally every single time, pretty much.
You know, I love hearing people pronounce this map. Jagannatha, Jagannatha.
I usually go for Jagannatha. I feel like it sounds the coolest. Jagannatha.
Yeah.
Jagannatha is kind of, I don't know, boring. Like, kind of off. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Jagannatha is like powerful, you know.
I think I'll stick to Jagannatha.
Jagannatha. Right,
yeah.
so
Anyways, the first map is Nightshade.
We can always just call it the map that nobody can really pronounce, and everyone knows exactly what we're talking about.
That's amazing.
And yeah, we're gonna start with a PVZ, which is fantastic because there is going to be a wall.
Oh my.
I mean, a good matchup. Okay, I think we have ready from all the players, all the casters, and all the organizers. We're gonna start.
Well,
the
except
game.
if... I'm just checking if we're live, and I can... Okay, we are. Amazing. Amazing.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Now.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Missed it. Yeah, pressing that start game button is pretty hard. I know.
Yeah, you gotta point and click. So first map, a light shade LE. I think it's a decent map. I mean, there is no interesting maps. I don't think we're gonna talk about maps a lot. Because like, they're just kind of...
all the same, all boring.
Yeah, I mean, the speed zones are kind of cool, but they're not really that big of a deal.
When you think our speed zone's gonna die? I mean, we haven't seen slow zones anymore, so...
True. Anyway.
Yeah. In the bottom right of a light shade, he's the red Protoss, Samwise.
And his opponent in the top left, the blue Grandmaster Zerg it is, playing for IndyK, Trifax.
Yeah,
a bit of a mismatch.
We should probably mention that Samwise is Diamond. Trifix is
Yeah,
too
I mean, it's
so.
not bad. You know, in Diamond you can already all in quite
Oh yeah.
decently-ish. So if Samwise has something in store, then he may very well win.
Yeah.
Ah,
Or
beautiful.
at
Look
least,
at that pylon placement.
or at least take a map. Yeah, you gotta judge that.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the whole wall, for the wall review. But yeah, I mean, both players doing their usual PvZ standard macro stuff. The probe is gonna come in, it's gonna see the timings of everything. It's gonna see drones popping out, nothing crazy whatsoever. And yeah,
Expanding before core is Samwise.
yeah, so Sama is also going for macro, at least for now. Obviously, the 2 base Protoss is the scariest Protoss, as all the Zerg players know. The natural is going to get scouted by this Overlord of Trifax. And yeah, he's also going to know that he has nothing to be scared of for now.
He obviously has a good idea of what's happening.
The first unit is going to be a Stalker, and it's not going to be a Chrono boosted out. That is something a little unusual, especially that the probe is going back. Usually you'd like to have an adept across the map scouting. And you want to have your first unit quite fast, because you see the Zergling that is moving across the map? If it was all the Lings sent immediately, they would now be in the main and killing probes.
Yeah, this way he only gets a full scout off, which also isn't isn't too bad.
Yeah, he sent a single Zergling for that exact purpose, and he's gonna see the Twilight Council. Okay, real quick, wall review. 2 gateways, which is very nice. One square gap, which is also very nice. The pylon is a little too close to the wall, but maybe it is on purpose. In general, I will rate this wall a strong 8.5 out of 10. Okay, back to the game. Robo, halfway done, and a Dark Shrine. Also, oh no, Samwise.
Oh.
Samwise, no, you're running with 21 probes.
Oh, he
Oh,
noticed.
thank goodness, he noticed. Okay. I think he just put the probes there to save them from Zergling or something. Or maybe it was, I'm not sure, but that was scary. And
yeah. That could have ruined him
DT drop.
the entire game.
Is it DT drop?
I mean, he's making a prison. He's making a prison.
Usually you need more gateways with that. And this gateway is way too late. I guess a little bit of a mistake from Samwise here.
Probably noticed.
Is he going to kill the Overlord before it gets the scout off?
It's gonna see the gateways. Don't think it's gonna scout the shrine. Oh, that's close. Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, it didn't scout the shrine. That is massive. All those spores are already on the way anyway. So this drop shouldn't do too much. There are Zerglings, there are Queens, there is detection.
Yeah.
And there are no... Actually, the gateways are going to finish in time.
Well, the last one not
Almost.
quite, but...
Yeah, almost. They were a tiny bit late, not a massive deal, but... Well, on the GM level, which, as we know Trifax is, it is a massive difference.
Oh yeah. He's also...
4 DTs in the prism.
There's detection everywhere though.
They're going to move to the third. There are 3 queens and a spore there. Actually, they're gonna move in between the bases. He's gonna split the DTs. Oh, I like that move. Gonna poke in. He's gonna see that he can't do much. Pick him up.
No.
Gonna save.
Oh! It's a disaster.
He tried to save 3 DTs
And lost all of
And
them. Trifex
yeah, he flew
instantly
into the queens.
instantly building 14 drones. In
Yep.
response, he knows that he's way ahead now. And
Yeah, losing the prism also means that these Zerglings can now come in, and is going to fall. Nice warp in that the Argon finishes, and the wall will hold.
but yeah, Samwise is in a lot of trouble right now.
Yep, and his Archon is actually stuck in his main right now.
Yeah, and the base, not even a cancel. Oh,
Oh no, that is a
yeah.
disaster.
I think he's just falling apart right now.
Although Trifex not really capitalizing on it, he's not really droning. Okay, he's now making roaches, so I guess this is his plan. Although Samwise is or was making immortals just 2 on the field. I'm not sure what the plan is here from Samwise.
Yeah. Good thing for him, he didn't start the Nexus.
Yeah, another delay on that third. Really annoying. It seems like it will finally go down. I don't think there's enough Zerglings anymore to actually poke through that army.
With the army there being there now.
And Trifax is going to go into... Nah, it's not enough Zerglings.
It was closer than I liked it though.
Okay, Trifax is going into Hydralisk then, so we might actually see some Hydra Lurker. It's also making some Ravagers. I guess it's somewhat of a defensive army, although that's a lot of roaches. I think this has potential to actually deal some damage if Trifax decides to move out. So for now he's staying at home. Meanwhile for Samwise, Templar Archives finishing. Storm should start soon. First 4 Templar are going...
Oh, he chronoed the archives without... Oh no. Without actually starting the storm.
Yeah, he doesn't have gas. I do that a lot. I just don't have enough money. And I press the hotkey to start the upgrade and chrono boosted immediately, but then... well, not enough minerals. The Overseer with speed will scout the entire main base of Samwise, as well as the natural for good measure.
And the third as well.
Roaches. Roaches tried to deal some damage. They take 4 probes. I guess not a bad deal for some units that will be useless in just a few minutes.
Yeah.
As the lurker transition will come in.
Even getting a scythe. Yeah, Trifex is just...
Trifex smells blood. I'm not sure if he knows that Storm is not finished yet, but this
he
is
saw
massive.
it researching
Storm,
at least.
Yeah, with this amount of Zerg units, also with the surround, without storms, yeah, Trifex can just snipe these Templar. Nice pickup from Samwise on some of these, but yeah, this surround is massive. Storm's still quite far from finishing. And the roaches will fall, but the Hydras...
Yeah, no, he's just...
will kill everything eventually, unless Storm
Will they?
finish this.
It's close, but reinforcements from both sides.
Now, there's no Storm in this army anymore though.
Yeah.
There's one Templar and he doesn't have energy. The Hydras are just gonna kill everything, there is no splash.
Yeah, that's game
finishing
1.
Of the Immortals. Probes pulled. But this is still not going to be enough. Hydralisk with really great DPS without Storm. Samwise doesn't have an answer, and this will be GG, well played. Trifax takes game number 1.
Yeah, pretty convincingly, I'd say. But obviously he's GM, so... kind of expected. With DDTs, well, they failed, so...
And the DDTs failed, third was delayed many times. And Samwise just didn't have enough stuff. With Storm, I think he could survive that initial push, but then lurkers were right behind the
Yeah.
corner. And at that point, it would be really, really hard to even take a fourth, not even speaking about winning the game.
Yeah, true. So I don't
But
know.
that was just the first game. First map, rather.
Oh my god, sorry. Guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sound issues? Sound issues? Is it better now?
It's fine now.
It's okay, okay. Yeah. That happened.
Okay. Next map is going to be Submarine.
Yeah, that's... Now it's one of the older maps, and I think... It's the one that's... If there's an exciting map, it's this one. Because it's so small, but... I mean...
Well, Submarine is a little bit smaller than most maps, although in the current map pool, actually, all the maps are a tiny bit smaller than what we were used to for now.
Yeah.
So I guess the maps are getting smaller. We will see what the next season will bring. Hopefully something more interesting.
Yeah. I mean... I guess players like the current pool, I assume.
Yeah, because it's standard.
Yeah, but it's not really exciting for anyone, I guess.
Yep. It's just if you're a player, you don't have to prepare for the map.
Yeah.
You just prepare in general, and when you're the caster, you just look at it and you're like, oh, exactly the same things again.
That's so true. Oh, transition not working? Well, that's okay as well. In the top left, the red Protoss, now down 1-0, is Samwise.
And his opponent taking the game one in a little bit of a boring manner, but rather convincingly. Now trying to get 2-0. The blue Zerg, it is Trifax. Okay, so it is going to be a gateway, no cannon rashes for now.
Oh.
But that pull is finishing before the hatchery even started.
Oh. Oh, I didn't notice.
There is a probe moving in to scout it. So Samwise is going to
know.
He's going to see this and hopefully react
accordingly.
in the right way. Trifax has no gases, so that means it won't be any road Ravager follow-up. Lings don't even stop to kill the probe. Trifax is just going to try to win on micro.
Oh yeah. And I mean the wall
is actually starting... Trifax starting the Zealot a little late.
Yeah.
And
also that's not a wall, is
it? It has a hole.
Yeah.
Under the sub gateway. Yeah, so the Zealot is not going to be in time. The
yeah,
Zerglings
it's a
are
disaster.
Gonna stream in and attack the pylon probably. Yeah. The one Zealot pops out, some probes have been pulled, so that should save the game for now. But more Zerglings come in.
Oh,
and
the Zealot
still
hasn't
not finished.
Yeah. He needs to put anything there. Because now they're just Lings.
The probes fall. And there are more and more Lings streaming across the map. The wall is still not finished.
Is the gate depowered? Oh no, it's a disaster. Game over.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, the second pylon not powering.
Oh.
Gateway.
That's so unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate.
Also, he obviously wants supply block after that, but...
Yeah,
and
well, the
doesn't
adepts
matter.
would finish if... Oh no, that's such a terrible way to lose the game.
Yeah. It really is. And yeah, he's probably also gonna be a little salty about that one. um,
Okay, a quick after-match wall review. So there is a tiny thing about the wall that is interesting. So if you saw the wall, which you did,
yeah.
the gateways and the cybercore were all in a line. That means that you cannot wall off the tiny gap that was left with one small building. So you can't wall it off with a pylon or a shield battery or anything like that. You would need a 3x3 building like a gateway or a cybercore to do that.
Oh, yeah, I see.
So in case you're getting 12 pulled or just making a wall like this on submarine, you might want to move that middle structure a little bit forward or backwards, doesn't really matter.
Probably backwards to reduce surface area, right?
Depending if it's the cybercore that is in the middle or a gateway. Because you're either going to try to hide the structure at the bottom or in the middle.
Oh, yeah. True. So, looking at the bracket, it looks like we don't have a match so far, so we're gonna go into a quick, let's say 2-minute break. Yeah. See ya. Alright, and we're back with the next match, it looks like. It's gonna be Faith against Diomech, and it has already started.
Alright, to the point.
In the bottom right. The red Protoss is Diomech.
And his opponent in the top left corner, playing as the blue Terran, it is Faith. Going for gas before barracks. So, going for, opting for that faster factory. Usually not favored by the Terran players because it delays your economy a bunch, but, well, it is still a very much viable build. It will get scouted by the probe. Obviously these players are very high masters, so they notice these kind of things and act accordingly. SCV immediately pulled to scare away the probe. Obviously Xiaomag is going to try to be as annoying as he possibly can. And it's gonna be a Marine first too, so yeah, that is the fastest factory you can get pretty much.
Oh, I see.
Meanwhile, on the
Xiaomag.
Protoss side of the map, a Nexus in the natural, a Cybercore finishing, second gas, all the things you would expect.
Yeah, that looks pretty okay. Or normal, whatever.
One hero Marine is standing, guarding the entrance to the Terran Dominion.
Wait, where is it? I might... Where did... Oh.
In the natural. Actually, this is a little bit risky from Faith. Not massively risky, but if there was some kind of 2-gate opening, which, well, they didn't really scout anything. If I'm correct, yeah, nothing at all. This was some kind of a 2-gate opening, it would be a little dangerous, but Xiaomeng going for standard build, and Hellions are gonna start popping out. These are very, very fast Hellions, obviously.
Yeah. Like you said. Fastest possible factory. Oh, he didn't even rally the shade into the base. Despite the wall being open.
He's going to fall. Is it gonna be able to pick up anything? Not really. And the Stalker is moving across the map. That is a little risky.
I mean, given
but with good enough micro, Xiaomech can kill these Hellions. And as we know, Xiaomech really likes his micro.
Oh yeah.
But now the third Hellion comes in. No Hellions fell yet, and nice micro from Faith on the other hand. And
yeah.
Ooh, using the bushes, look at that, but it's still not going to be enough. The Stalker will fall, killing no Hellions.
That is the worst outcome Xiaomech could have gotten out of this.
Yeah, now he's gonna have to invest in as many units as he possibly can, because defending this many Hellions driving into your base is quite hard.
Yeah.
Twilight Council has finished, but no upgrades yet. Not sure if he forgot, or is it a conscious decision to get that Robo faster and get some more units and that third Nexus.
Well, I guess he wants as many units as he can right now. So
if you look on the Terran side of the map right now, there are four Hellions going across the map, and there is also Widow Mine drop. 4 Widow Mine drop. So it's a delayed harass, but it is very, very powerful. Oh yeah, Blink started now, is being chrono boosted out, but there are 5 Stalkers. 5 Stalkers are not enough to defend this kind of multi-prong. Especially if it's not going to be seen. There is a pylon that will probably scout the medivac. The Hellions are not moving across the map. I guess they scouted for some kind of proxy.
I mean, he could have
Yeah, the
split them
Hellion.
up for doing so.
Hellions are gonna come in, they will be scouted, so that's fantastic, but is he gonna notice the medevac? Oh, Zymek is not going to notice the medevac.
Oh,
Pull
he's
the
warping
probes
in one
fast
stalker
enough
now.
though. Okay, he notices it now, so he can pull the probes fast enough. Which is massive, but there are 4 Widow Mines here. And at least one of them is going to the main base. Is Zymek expecting this? Yes, he
Oh
is, and
yeah.
he's gonna also pull these probes. Nicely done. Trifax not really able to deal any significant damage. That was fantastic.
The
From
Widow Mine
Zymek.
micro is amazing. Oh, not one Widow Mine in the main.
So that was 4 Widow Mines, which I believe all died. Am I correct?
Yes, you are correct.
Yeah, they
The
all
Medivac died
died.
as well.
I think a Hellion or 2 also fallen for 2 probes of damage. That is massive, fantastic hold from Zymek. And he's just gonna move across the map as he gets additional gateways and Colossus tech, as well as this forge, so he's just poking in and getting his economy going as much as he can.
Adding on 5, oh my, 6 gateways now. Which are
Zymek knows that there is not really anything that
Terran can do
the
right now.
Terran can do immediately, so he's just preparing to get as many units as possible a bit later on in the game. Colossi production starting, charge as well. Yeah, this is gonna be a fantastic game for Zion, like it seems like.
Yeah. Now he obviously can't jump in with the stalkers right now. He wants to, but there's no way he's gonna do that.
Yeah, Zymek is kind of waiting for this Terran army to move out to see exactly the timing. As well as to pick up whatever he can. He's losing a bunch of stalkers, but obviously not a massive deal. He's just gonna come back in, check if the Terran army is actually moving out, or was it just a prank, bro?
He will scout the medevac.
Oh,
he's gonna catch it.
Is he gonna snipe it? No, he's not gonna snipe it. But actually, the medevac ran out of boost. And yeah, the Hellions have to be dropped.
The Linkers have cooldown again.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Zymek defending everything Faith is trying to throw at him. But now, the Terran army is moving out. There are 4 tanks and a full energy Raven. So this Colossus is going to be disabled. What is going to be the play from Zymek? Actually, oh no, don't lose that! Don't lose the Raven! Chargeless hopping in before the siege tanks are even sieged. The Raven has been picked off, and this push just gets absolutely smashed.
Yeah.
Zymek playing a perfect game. He's just gonna keep going. He's gonna attack the 3rd, force a liftoff at least. Like, this is not enough Terran to defend that
no.
Ooh, that's a lot of stalkers. They might actually. Okay, no, I don't think they will
close.
pick them up.
We'll
Decent force fields catching some of these marauders. But yeah, I mean, getting that 3rd to lift off is good enough. But I think Zymek, if he wants just sends some zealots,
yeah, he wants to push in him. He's absolutely smashing it.
GG. Amazing, just amazing.
Absolutely amazing, yeah.
Perfect game from Zymek.
Obviously. I don't know if Faith wants to try that. That guy's first again. After seeing this response.
I think now we see why Terrans have such strict timings for their harass.
Yeah.
Even if you have multi-prong, very strong harass, all set up, but it's a little late. Your opponent is gonna have everything in position. He's gonna have the vision. He's gonna have the units. and just shut it down if he's good enough, which Xiaomek is easily.
True. Now the next map. I mean, why are we talking about maps anyways? It's Oxide in case anyone cares.
If you would just remove textures from these maps,
They are
they
all
would
the
be
same.
almost, yeah, they're pretty much like a template.
Yeah,
I
some
mean, they are
have.
beautiful.
That's true. They look amazing these days. But,
And they are
yeah.
finally not super dark like some of the older ones.
Well,
like
it was.
Nightshade.
Yeah, okay. If you mean that with old, that's okay. I thought like green space platform,
Oh
brown,
goodness, this is not
dark space platform. You know, all the same. Oh yeah, game's loaded up. Let's go, boys.
And girls.
I'm sorry. People in the top right. The red Protoss is Xiaomek. Absolutely clean game. Absolute whatever.
And his opponent in the bottom left. This time doesn't seem to be going for gas first. The blue Terran player, it is Faith. Ooh, that clan has really cool icon. I'm not sure what the full name of the clan is.
Yeah, me neither.
ESC?
Escula. Sounds somewhat Spanish, I don't know. Probably I'm completely wrong.
I don't know. I learned Spanish for 3 years in theory, but I wouldn't be able to say anything at all.
Yeah, same.
School systems, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I think we could open up a whole debate with StarCraft in the background about this.
I mean, the StarCraft in the background is kind of boring this time. This time
Yeah, that's true.
nothing interesting really happens. Reaper, very standard opening from both players. Even SCV is gonna be sent out to see if the natural is indeed down. And possibly something more? Ooh,
no!
natural. Oh, that's mean. That's just mean. It seems like Xiaomek
Now I
figured out
guess
what's
he's gonna
going on.
scout
He's
since
gonna
the SUV didn't come back.
yeah,
And he does see
he's
it.
gonna send the probe down. He's gonna start attacking the SCV. Now, as the Terran, you can do a cool trick that Maru did. You can stop the SCV building and then start it again.
And it'll move somewhere
then
else.
It moves to a different position.
But no.
Second probe comes in, and yeah, the bunker is not going to finish. Oh, nice nade. It seems like Faith is gonna take down one probe, 2 probes even. Oh, nice bait from Xiaomek though. That probe made the Reaper come back into the range of the Adept. Amazing.
That was so cute.
That's why I love. Yeah, I love watching Xiaomek because his micro is something like he's micro, but including the decision making, it makes him a fantastic player to watch. Twilight Council is gonna be the tech of choice again, probably going for the blink. Just a good overall upgrade in this matchup. While 1-1-1 into Hellions is coming from Faith.
Yeah, indeed. I'm looking at Twitch chat right now and I really have no idea what's going on. Looks like we have 2 bots now.
That's normal. You know, you're looking at Twitch chat, you just don't know what's going on, and you just look back and you keep casting.
Yeah.
There is indeed Blink, there is indeed a Robo as well, so very much standard. 2 Stalkers guarding the ramp, so the Hellion that was somewhere that I kind of lost track of. Oh, there he is. Is gonna see the 3rd and not really be able to do anything. And Widow Mind Drop is gonna be the follow-up. think it was scouted by the Adept. I may be wrong though. Okay, Robo finishes on 2 gateways.
And Adept gets in. Getting...
Oh, that's a little annoying, and
yeah.
Zayamek is
maybe
able
an
to micro
SCV.
that, but this Adept is stuck.
I mean, it got a full scout off.
And it
Which
got
can
an
be nice.
SCV, I think. Did
Yeah,
it?
one. He got one
Yeah, it
SCV.
got an SCV as well.
And it
Oh,
saw
the
the
Medivac
Medivac
is
leave, I
coming.
think.
But the Medivac is coming into the main, and the Stalkers are chilling in the natural right now. There is nothing spotting on that side of the map. So Zayamek is gonna have to be very quick, which he obviously is, and he actually warps in right as the Medivac comes in. So again, look at the defense. This is something I can never do. This is amazing. 1 pro
Oh, yeah.
for 2 Widow Mines.
Absolutely not
Medivac.
worth it.
Not really. Yeah, not worth it whatsoever.
Obviously, you
If
denied
the
some
blink,
mining, but that doesn't matter.
yeah, if the blink was finished, the Medivac would fall as well. This time it escapes though. Roboby and Forge being the follow-up. Ziomek seeing the drop, he knows that there is no crazy early push coming, so he can invest in the Colossi. As this third finishes for the Protoss player. Faith seems to be scared of some kind of a drop.
I mean,
Not sure why, or maybe it's just to catch the observer. But that's a lot of Marines for that. Okay.
and the
Steam and
observer,
combat shields.
the
About halfway
observer
down.
is on top of the pillar, so
Yep. The Stalkers are gonna come
Yeah.
in again, and they are gonna try to poke, and there is
And there's
not
no
that
tank.
much on this natural ramp, and the
there's no
bunker will
tank.
fall.
which
The bunker will fall, some of the Marauders will start falling as well. Oh, that's very dangerous here.
yeah, that
For
was
Faith.
definitely nice.
As you said, there is no tanks, so these Stalkers are even more dangerous now as they can pick off pretty much anything for
Just
almost
blink away.
free.
Yeah,
As
caught
time goes
something.
on and this
I think it
Terran
was
army. Oh no, the Raven! Raven! The Medivacs and the Raven!
Oh,
Okay, the Raven
Doesn't
lives,
get
but
it,
there is
but-
only 1 Medivac left.
yeah. Now the stalkers get even more dangerous.
Yep, the Stalkers are... I mean, the damage from this team is gonna take forever to get healed. And there is a Colossus. Thankfully, the Raven still lives. But we saw last time how well Ziomek can defend. And
Yeah,
the one
this-
Medivac will be sent away to drop.
Oh,
Yeah, Faith just knows that he can't really attack right now full on, head on. So he's gonna try to be cheeky and harass as this rather small Terran army gathers outside of the Protoss third. Ziomek doesn't...
oh
Oh,
wow.
he snipes it! I thought he doesn't see it. Did he not? He didn't see it. He just has stalkers in position? Wow.
Oh.
Anyway, the Colossi are disabled, some force fields, some decent force fields, but they're kind of making a choke for these charge loads. Widowmine shots killing a lot of those as well. But yeah, this is just not enough Terran. The full drop got sniped, and Five can only pick up some Zealots and run away because there is just too much Protoss. The Raven died somewhere in the process. The Stalkers are blinking forward, and this Terran army is getting absolutely destroyed. The Colossi get in range as well. And oh no, I don't see a way of holding this as
Yeah. Still no tank, so
Yeah, so Ziomek just walks up the ramp. He doesn't care. He loses 1 Colossi, but it
He-
doesn't
yeah.
matter.
he
Stalkers
did so
blink
much
forward.
damage.
GG is called. Ziomek takes the game. How did he snipe that drop
I
there?
have
I
no
am
idea.
so confused. That was amazing. Like I was about to say like he has nothing in position. He doesn't see the medevac coming, so he's gotta be quick.
Well, he did have the
No,
stalkers somewhat in position.
his hands are faster than my mind. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty insane. While we find another match, probably Snoxter versus Zyumek then. We'll,
two Polish players. Actually, fun fact: my roommate knows Snogstar personally.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was playing StarCraft and he noticed and he's like, "Oh yeah, I know one of the best Polish players." I'm like, "Oh, who?" Snogstar. I'm like, "Oh, I casted some of his tournaments."
That's cool.
Yeah, and like the world is small, huh?
Yeah. Anyways, we'll go into a quick break. And yeah, we'll see you in a second. Alright, welcome back.
Welcome, front. I'm sorry.
My.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
That one was actually funny.
Well, you're German, that's why. Where is it? Like, is it only here or is it like worldwide? Like a running joke that German people don't have a sense of humor.
I don't know.
It's definitely like a running joke in Poland that, you know, we're
Well, I
laughing
mean,
at
I
you.
can't judge since I'm German.
I thought you were gonna give me some insight. You know?
Yeah, no, I have no idea. I know that apparently Germans always drink lots of beer and wear lederhosen. But
Oh yeah,
otherwise,
absolutely.
otherwise, no.
So much Polish in the StarCraft chat. I am not very used to that.
Oh. Okay, as we alluded to in before the break, the next series is Snogstar versus Zyomech. So we're gonna see a Protoss versus, I have no idea.
Hold on, I actually don't remember. Is it Protoss? No, it's Zerg. Oh, that explains the 500 MMR difference.
That's harsh.
I mean,
So
there is a
apparently,
500 MMR difference, okay?
both players have the same level of skill. I see.
Yep, exactly. They just play different races.
Yeah,
No, okay, I get it. You know, obviously, I don't wanna. How's it called?
I mean, if we look at GSL, we both should complain. Um, seeing spoiler alert, spoiler
Every,
alert.
you know,
2 Tyrants in the final.
looking at tournaments, everyone should complain, pretty much. It's just that
Yeah.
I just want a Protoss to win some tournaments. That's all I want. Please. Like, is that so
Well,
much to ask, really?
I mean, how long has it been?
Oh, they vetoed Death Aura. For some reason, the Romanticide is getting vetoed a lot. That's so sad.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful map.
Last week, it was like 2 out of 3 games. We're
I guess,
romanticized.
I guess last week it was like, oh, this map is pretty, I'm gonna play on it. And
Yeah.
this week it's like, okay, this map has this kind of layout and there's this high ground here. The third is on the high ground, but there are the minerals, so it's a good siege tanks, etc., etc., etc. So,
Yeah.
you know, I think there are
I
very
did.
different reasons for why the map is vetoed or not.
Oh, yeah. Also, some players just don't like how maps look. Oh, that's
Yep,
awful.
true.
That's purple. I don't like purple. That's veto.
Purple is beautiful, okay? How could you?
I don't know. Isn't Romanticide purple? It is, right?
I don't know, it's kind of multiple colored. Anyway, both players are ready. Time to start the countdown.
Yeah.
Oxide LE.
So, same map? No,
Correct.
definitely not the same match since we have Zerg in Snogstar.
I actually regret not checking the win rates of Zyomech to see maybe which matchup is his best. Because if it's PvZ, then we're gonna have a really interesting match. If it's not PvZ, then it may be a little rough. But it's high level anyway, so let's
Yeah,
see
true.
and enjoy.
In the bottom left, the red Protoss is Zyomech.
And his opponent from the same country but of the different race, the Blue Zerg, it is from my fixed Snogstar.
I like the
What do you
clan
think they
logo.
fix?
I don't know.
Hopefully not matches.
But judging by their logo, they're apparently fixing since 2017. Is it a 7 or a 1?
2011.
11,
It's
right?
11.
It's
Yeah.
11? Okay.
17 would be kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like, kind of late. And I don't want to, you know, like, I would be pretty happy if new clans came in and 2017 and later, but I think most of them, especially the ones that show the date, you know,
Yeah.
are from 2010, 11, something like that. Anyway,
Uh,
standards, standards, standards everywhere. What can I say? Nexus goes down. Yeah, I can read the production tab. Okay.
yeah, true. Also, we
So
have a spawning
spawning pool
pool.
is
It's halfway
yeah, it's
finished.
about halfway done. Yeah, exactly. We have the hatchery,
And oh my
almost
god,
finished as well right
the probe isn't microing. Oh my, he's gonna have such a disadvantage.
there. Ooh, that is just to flex. Like it literally loses like 5-10 minerals.
Yeah.
It's more the annoyance factor here than anything else. Okay, maybe a little more. That was actually really good. It denied one patch for quite a while.
Still though,
But yeah, still.
does
Yeah,
it
it's
does it
like
really
maybe
matter?
20 maybe 20 minerals if you really do it perfectly from the very, very beginning. Maybe. So the pro
Yeah.
is gonna try to run away as the Stargate goes down. Okay. The warp gate didn't start yet. Zymek prioritizing the stalker. Hopefully not forgetting the upgrade.
What do you think of the wall?
I said, there we go. Okay, thank goodness. I mean, obviously this wall is going to be perfect on this level of play.
Yeah.
You see the pylon placement. It's a little bit in the back. You see the cyber core is mostly hidden. You can also see how you can wall off further in case of a link flood. Yeah, I mean, obviously 10 out of 10. Not even close. Void Ray first.
Oh wow. He really figured,
Okay,
wow,
are we?
it's faster now.
Man, now there is a big question. Is it just gonna be one Void Ray, or is it gonna be a lot of Void Rays? I'm kind of hoping for the second
Yeah.
option, but
I mean, he's looking to
reasonably.
reveal it to kill
Yeah,
the
okay,
Overlord.
it's gonna be an Oracle.
How unfortunate.
How unfortunate. Well, the Zerglings will get repelled. Is that the word? I think so. The Overlord is going to get killed before it gets any scout. So Snoxar is gonna play in the dark for now.
Yeah.
He won't even know the exact timing of the third as the Void Ray pushes the Zerglings away. So decent start from Zymek, although he doesn't have any follow-up tag just yet, which is quite surprising. He should drop something. There we go. Finally, we see a Robo being added on. And the Oracle moves across the map.
Yeah. There is one Spore and a Queen. So... Actually, that was surprisingly close.
Yeah, Zymek getting 2 drones is quite big, considering, as you said, there is a Spore and a Queen in position. I guess the Queen wasn't in the perfect position, but still, two drones, not bad at all. Scouting this side of the main as well. Not really scouting anything, but knowing that there is nothing to scout there is already a scout.
Oh,
Second
yeah,
Oracle
true.
joins in.
Now one Queen just left. The third. One still remains, so they should deal at least some bit damage now. 4 drones.
Yeah, the Queen's a little far away to defend that, and 4 more drones fall. Very nicely done.
Instantly redrones 13 though. He seems to not really care.
In the background, Zymek getting +1 attack, getting the charge and chrono boosting immortals. Possibly preparing for some kind of a bigger push with the additional gateways being added on. How many is it gonna be in total? For now 5. Yes, for now 5.
Yeah,
So
looks
nothing
like.
crazy big is coming, but
The
We will
Oracle's
see as the game goes on.
keeping track of everything, not really killing anything, just tagging.
Yeah, but they see the most important things. They see the Hydralisk den, they see the Baneling nest.
And the
So
expansion.
Lingbane Hydra it is, and Ziomek knows that.
Yeah.
And he's gonna go into Storm.
I mean, this is pretty much the obvious reaction, I guess, to getting a scout like this.
Yeah, I'm really happy looking at how Ziomek is scouting everything. What I would like to see more of from him is clearing creep, because it's getting a little bit out of control.
The creep spread
At
is...
this point. And as the Protoss player, it's really hard to actually clear it right later on in the game. You can have some small squads of units, but the Zerglings can easily pick them off. And if you just posture with your entire army, you leave your doors open, so it's a little risky later on. I guess that Void Ray will come in handy, possibly for that.
Well, it would need some sort of detection as well, so... I don't know. Banes roll in, kill literally nothing. Deny a bit of mining.
Blink coming out for Ziomek. That is... So usually pro players get Blink in PvZ after charge when they don't really scout everything and they are afraid of Muta switches. But this time Ziomek scouted everything, so I'm not sure why the Blink is being researched. But meanwhile, the big Zerg army is coming in. Storm is not finished yet, and oh, the Banelings killing all the sentries.
Oh,
that is a big pickup. Storm obviously not done yet. Two Archons will try to hold the line with some Charlottes, and the Immortals in the back. The Immortals are the ones that really deal the damage, and it will be repelled. But losing this many sentries,
that hurts.
was definitely very painful.
I mean, that's a lot of gas, it's units you didn't produce. They had lots of energy as well.
Yeah,
so.
that definitely could have come in handy later, or even in that fight, Guardian Shield would have been quite helpful.
The Baneling drop heading out. And this is gonna become dangerous once the Overlord speed finishes. It's about
right
3/4.
Now it's kinda slow.
Yeah, it looks pretty cute.
Okay, Lurker then has finished, so this is obviously going to be a transition. Usually when we see Lingbane Hydra, Lurker then will be the transition, but Ziomek already being one step ahead of it, getting the fleet beacon and additional stargates as well. Preparing for that switch to switch himself as well. Even +1 air weapons.
Okay, now Oracles are clearing creep. Which...
Well, Blizzard tried to, convince people that this is the way.
Yeah, 13 pro way.
Oh no, the Bane drops.
Yeah.
Oh no, 13 probes in literally 2 seconds. Not even that. Oh, this is painful to watch as a Protoss player. This is just...
I'm wondering where they fell.
And the third. It's
not
now
really. I think I watched there anyways.
I definitely saw the Dropper Lord dying in the third. So
yeah, I did as well, but there were quite a few probes surviving there. But well, that wasn't for 14. Anyways.
Yeah, anyways, the Lurkers and the Hydras, as well as the Lingbane. Breaking the rocks. This is a very strong position on the high ground here. Especially for units like Lurkers. But there is a lot of Immortals and also Carriers now joining already. Is there any Storm in that army? I don't think Storm was ever researched, actually. I
Yeah,
think there
you're
is
right.
no storm whatsoever, so these banelings are gonna be so dangerous, and they are at least going to kill all these
Oh
probes.
no. So much
There's a
happening at
lot of
once.
immortals,
Banix
and
just
they come
rolled
in
out
from the
again
back.
into Archons.
Yeah, the immortals killing all the lurkers from the back, and even though 20 probes fell, so did 9 drones because there was a
Zealot
Zealot run by setup. And now Xiaomek just has the army supply lead. He has 30 more army supply, and he has a lot of immortals, a bunch of carriers as well.
And he's
This can be very,
drilling
very
in.
dangerous. And the two Archons are going
yeah.
to have to... Oh, never mind, just GG. Xiaomek takes the game. Not even researching Storm.
Yeah, probably forgot that, I guess.
I don't think he forgot that. He didn't even have Templar. He just had some Archons. Yeah, he switched
Yeah, okay,
to
fair point.
carriers very quickly though. I
Yeah,
guess that was the plan from the very beginning.
that's correct. Now the next, I forgot what the next map is, but as we've discussed before, it doesn't really matter.
And surprisingly, Pillars of Gold. Am I the only one that doesn't like this map and doesn't like the
And it's kind of
mineral
weird.
thing?
It's kind of weird in general, having like the high ground in the corners, etc. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah, here we go. Game number 2.
I think it's always hilarious how there's a countdown, and then the countdown gets to 0, but the loading screen doesn't pop up. I don't know if you have this issue as well, but
No, I haven't.
it's like 10 seconds of waiting until I actually see the loading screen. But
Interesting.
yeah, I don't know. Probably due to the stream. Whatever. And the bottom left, the red Protoss. For Team Blazer, he's Xiaomek.
And his opponent? Playing with the blue Zerg drones, it is from my fixed Snogstar. This drone is very, very quick, and yeah, it's just gonna plant it. Well, try to plant a hatchery. That probe is gonna block it. Oh, that's actually massive. Now Xiaomek is gonna send another probe. And if this drone falls,
Oh!
that is genius! That is genius. Xiaomek loses the probe, but he blocks the proxy hatchery from coming up on his natural base. And yeah, now this drone is actually unable to do anything.
Is it gonna fall even?
Oh!
Oh!
Okay, it's gonna get the extractor for now, but oh my goodness, that
He could have
micro
gone there.
battle. I think he could have. I'm not sure though, because the drone has to actually slow down for it. Oh, I think he just decided not to. He took his natural.
Yeah.
Kind of just dodges everything. He saves the drone though. Wow, that was crazy. What a start!
Yeah, oh yeah.
And what ability to think on the fly. Snogstar just sees that it's not gonna work. He takes the natural immediately, and does whatever he can to keep the game going normally, while still trying to distract Xiaomek.
Yeah.
Actually getting
Now
a probe
pumping.
for it.
Yeah, sure. Now pumping out some Zerglings. feel like 6 is a lot, so... He's burning behind it,
Zymek.
so...
Zymek is gonna see the links, so that is very important. There should be an adept on time, it is being chrono boosted out. And Zymek seems to want to finish the wall as well with his tech structure, which is going to be a Stargate. However, that means that it's immediately scouted by Snogstar, who has an Overlord right there in position. Oh, the probe is gonna fall. Oh no. What a shame. Right at the doorstep.
It was so close to home.
Sad. Didn't even get
Yeah.
to see it because it was on the low ground. Imagine being a probe in this situation.
I mean, do Protoss have feelings?
Not true, it's a robot. Never mind then. It just got destroyed. Although
I
probe
like, what's about...
is quite... It's quite emotional for a robot, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
Anyway, it is going to be that Void Ray again. I think Zymek... Well, I thought Zymek got a little behind in the opening, but he's actually ahead 3 workers at the moment. So maybe I was wrong. I mean, seems like I was wrong. The Void Ray pops out. Doesn't even go for the Overlord on the pillar.
Yeah, oh
okay,
yeah.
never mind.
I think he thought that he killed it with the Stalker, maybe?
Nah, I think he just had the rally point in general for the next units as well. And yeah, it is going to be pretty much the same thing with the Oracle follow-up. Soon we should see the Robo as well.
Spore's already up though, so...
There's only one adept protecting the third, and there is not enough Zerglings to actually try to do anything, especially with the Void Ray helping. Even the adept is going to... One Zergling is stuck! And he's gonna pay for it with its life.
It seems to be like a Roach follow-up. Is Noxtor's plan?
Yeah, Lurkers didn't really pay off last game, so Snogstar is going to go for the Roaches. There is a Void Ray out though, and a Robo as well coming up.
Maybe looking... Yeah, to at least hit an earlier attack. The Void Ray poking in.
The Void Ray? Where?
No,
The Oracle, yeah.
Oh god.
The Oracle tried to poke in, but it didn't really... wasn't able to really do anything with the Queens in the right spots. Snogstar also saving one of the drones using the gas trick. But now the second Oracle comes in, and that's when it becomes really effective against these drones.
Yeah.
I still don't think Zymek can really do much. He's gonna get a couple drones, but he can't really go in with this many queens in position.
Oh yeah.
And with the spores as well.
You'd get destroyed.
So getting 4 drones, not bad, but not fantastic either. He's gonna try again. Sees the roaches, which is the important part.
Yeah.
And goes back out.
+1. On the way for Snogstar. Nothing really too special.
Yeah, Zymek also going for the exactly same thing he did last game. Chrono boosting these Immortals, getting the Twilight right now. Adding these gateways. As his third is being saturated. Actually, there is no fourth from the Zerg yet.
I mean, I think he's been making quite a few roaches. Where are they?
Yeah, he's not making any drones now. Does that mean... I mean, I know Snogstar likes to make some safety units from time to time, but no drones and a lot of Zerglings indicate that it's not just not making drones.
Yeah, and he's moving out now. Are these queens intentional?
And the queens are walking as well. The Void Ray will try to catch as much as it can, or at least I thought it is. It's just gonna chill there, never mind. The Oracles, I think, picked up one of these Ravagers. Obviously, tiny things add up over time. Yeah, it is a pretty committed attack from Snogstar, to say the least. No third on the horizon.
Oh
the Void Ring!
my.
That was close. This time no Banelings to blow up these sentries, and the force fields are gonna be amazing from Xiaomech here. This is... I'm not sure who's gonna win. Stalker's
Yeah.
being the unit of choice for Xiaomech. He actually started the battery overcharge very, very early. So that means he's not gonna have it for the main battle, which comes right now. Let's see the force fields. Good force fields. Getting some of these Ravagers stuck in the back. There are 3 mortals. They eat some of the biles, but the shield batteries are helping a lot, and I think Xiaomech has more than enough to hold that.
This got shut down pretty hard.
The amount of Stalkers and Immortals is just amazing. The Void Ring goes down, but it doesn't matter. Last Queen goes down, last Ravager goes down, and last Roach as well, and GG with some weird comment.
I didn't read it. What did it say?
No wonder why there is 35 Zergs in GM.
Isn't there 200 slots in GM? So there should be more. Anyway.
I have no idea, but I don't know, like, Raynor seems quite strong. Like,
He
I
isn't
don't
on
wanna...
place 1 at League of Luck anymore though.
I'm not gonna say, like, Zerg is strong, I'm just gonna say Raynor is strong. It's not about the race, it's about the player.
Yeah.
Yeah, Xiaomech takes the game again. And very well done, good hold. Good scouting, I think that is what really makes him a dangerous player in this matchup.
Am I an idiot? No. Wait, this was the second game, right?
Yes, this was the second game.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. Okay, I should really stop talking. We're go. This is horrible. Super low quality stream today. We go into a short break. When we return, we won't have sound issues like we do have now, hopefully. Yeah, we'll see. Alright. I didn't give it another 5 minutes because I felt like... maybe I shouldn't do that. Problem right now, I just wanted to tell you. All the games are still going on. Meaning, yeah. We have nothing to stream right now. We have no idea when we will have something. So, yeah. The timer really doesn't do anything right now. I think it'll be about 5 more minutes. We'll see. Obviously, in case we get a game quicker than that, we'll end the timer before that. Don't worry.
The swarm brought ruin to our world. Our proud people became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity. For we are bound by the Kala, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion. Today, we retake our homeworld, and with it, our legacy.
Okay, so we still don't have a game. In case anyone of you is wondering, yeah, that can be explained by looking at the bracket pretty easily. You see, there is at the moment, oh, sound issues, literally one game going on, which is Trifex versus Great Teacher, and they seem to be in a pretty long match right now. Once they are finished, everything is gonna clear up. So Zyomech will have an opponent, Faith will have an opponent. Yeah. Now, I forgot what I wanted to say. Cry, do you remember?
Well, there's a lot to say. For example, about the fact that there are still match arena codes to be used. So, since we have a lot of time and it takes like 2 minutes, you can maybe go and use the code. What was the code? It was CSO CU6, I believe.
Correct. It's basically the same scheme for every tournament.
Yeah, which is actually really nice because I
Yeah.
don't have to check it every time.
It's not something like weird or you know. It's like for the
Yeah,
challengers it's just C. For the cups it's CU.
yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. That's pretty logical.
Like, I'm so happy I can just come in and figure it out.
Yeah. That's so.
I've heard there's some people in the Twitch chat were wondering about that drop defense, right? That we were confused about as well.
Oh yeah. The admins checked it, all fine. Oh wait, you checked?
Actually, I
think
checked it.
you checked as well.
And yeah, in case you're wondering,
I mean,
first
we
of
could look
all-
into that replay.
Sure. If you
Yeah.
have it. Oh, and Slugstar gave a walkover apparently.
Yeah. That's like after he lost to Ziomek, he. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go into the reasoning too much, but yeah. I'm in a party. I can't stop the replay. Come on.
You can join my party.
I just
My
left the
party
party.
is
Oh,
better.
maybe I should invite you. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot.
I would appreciate it.
I think I just went. Yeah. I just went into the replay alone. So now I've got to
That's fine.
wait till it
You
loads
can show
up.
that. Pretty
No,
much
no.
what happened. No, you're gonna restart it.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart it. I mean, we have so much time, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying because you never know how much time you really have.
Yeah.
So it's not like we can be like, okay, we're gonna just do this. Because we don't know if suddenly players are waiting for us because we're doing something weird.
Yeah, and honestly, that's for a tournament. That's the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah, making players wait, that's always terrible.
So, can I join your party, or you don't go in my party exactly?
Just invite me, yeah. Alright.
Alright. And let's do it like professionals. Go into the in-game scene. Even before before the game starts. Yeah, take command won't be available. I hope that we're still gonna get DMs. Or we gotta inform the players now, or the admins, that they should DM us. So, I don't know the score anymore. I think it really doesn't matter.
I believe it was 1-0 at that time.
Yeah, what does matter is what Ziomek saw, and I'm gonna fast forward a little. Oh, shift.
Yeah, so the first thing that could be a little suspicious if you weren't really paying attention is the fact that he sent the probe to the bunker immediately. I also checked that because,
I mean,
again,
you saw the SCV disappear, so...
Yeah, he saw this SCV right here, and it is quite obvious what this kind of SCV is going to do.
Yeah.
If it's not gonna reappear, so
Yeah,
it's
well,
like well worth checking it.
so
it's
he
also
saw
a
the
good-
SCV now, and yeah, saw it again.
Yeah, it's a good thing to look at if you're a Protoss player in general. In case you see an SCV going in this direction, like you can be almost sure that
Yeah.
it's gonna be the bunker.
So,
It was popular for a little while. Right now it's kind of like happens from time to time.
yeah, like that's totally
Yeah,
the
pulling-
correct and logical move there.
Yeah, pulling a probe is like almost necessary, if not
Yeah.
100% necessary. Because
This
if this
was
bunker
very
goes
cute.
up, like it's not game ending whatsoever.
Yeah.
But it is really annoying, especially that you can't transfer your probes or make probes when they're natural for
So
quite a
where
while.
did the first drop come in, or leave, let's say leave. I heard something. Oh no, that was the bunker.
So the first drop was actually quite obvious. If you, when the drop is moving into the main, if you're gonna use Zyomek's come, he literally just warped into stalkers there, and literally saw the medevac on his screen at that exact
Yeah.
moment.
Well, I mean, he saw it leave now. He just saw it.
Yeah, and that's why he kept most of
Yeah.
his stalkers at natural, because he saw it moving that way.
And he
If
warped
you
them
look
in
at
immediately.
stalkers. And because 4 stalkers is like enough to defend that natural, he just warped
Yeah.
in the next 2 in the
The
main.
next round here, and there comes the medevac. So yeah.
He pulls the probes. Nothing crazy. I mean, it's kind of.
Maybe a little lucky, but definitely.
I'm trying to make it not an investigation, but more of an
Yeah.
interesting look at what players do.
I mean,
So this was like if you have 4 stalkers, so 5 is the best in theory because you can 2-shot a medevac. But you won't really be shooting at the medevac when you're defending a widow mine drop, because like you're not gonna kill it before it drops the widow mines. You really want to focus on the widow mines most of the time, and pull the probes immediately. If you don't get to pull the probes immediately, don't do it. Just let them mine. You're gonna lose like 8, but you're not gonna lose your entire mineral line because they are all clumped up trying to walk away when it's already too late. Same with Hellions.
oh, yeah.
If the Hellions are already at your mineral line, don't pull the probes so they don't stack up and all die.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. So this
here's
was
IMXC.
for FaZe, just sloppy, letting the medevacs die.
Yeah. So here's IMX sees the push coming in, is trying to pick up whatever he can, and now he's gonna see the push moving back and kind of not going forward at all. And it's very popular for the Terran players to just drop in this kind of scenario, which is why you can see now him pulling the stalkers kind of in between the main and the natural. So wherever the medevac goes,
He saw
he's
it. He
ready.
just
And
saw
now,
it. He just saw it.
yeah, now
Literally,
then
like
he
he
saw
knows.
it in the observer vision range.
Yeah. So he
And
knows
he let the
exactly.
stalkers. You notice that he let the stalkers stay back a little bit, and then he blinks in
Yeah.
to one-shot it, because otherwise Faith would just see the stalkers and turn back. In this case, like there's no time for a reaction whatsoever.
So basically, amazing execution.
Yeah, I'm surprised Zyomec isn't higher in MMR, but I guess I don't really have experience in this on this level, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make like full-on decisions. He should be higher. He should be 5,924 and a half MMR. No, I don't know. He's really good though.
Yeah. That's true. So,
I think where
yeah.
Zyomec lacks is sometimes his execution is a little sloppy. Like his micro is great, but then sometimes he messes up tiny things and they add up. Like he loses the Colossus here, for example.
Yeah.
Which in a more even game would be quite rough. Losing the probe at the very beginning to the Reaper as well is another example of that. So yeah, I think that's where he lacks, and probably like also 1,000 tiny little things that I'm even unable to
Yeah.
notice.
But overall, I'm convinced.
Yeah, I really enjoy watching Zyomec play because of his decision making and his micro. I think these 2 things make him a really fantastic player to watch, at least as a Protoss player, because I can somewhat understand most of the decisions that he's making, why he's making them, and how he's executing them, and it all just flows so well, and it's really nice, really fun to watch.
And oh my god, guys, I don't know how I'm gonna tell you. But they are ready. There is... It doesn't show on the bracket yet, but... Apparently... Trifax and Great Teacher are 1-1 at the moment.
Oh no.
But I think we should know. Did they not wait? It shows they're in game.
Actually, to the chat, if you enjoyed this kind of an how's it called? Analyzing this replay, we could do that more on during the breaks. I think it's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
Just take the replays, especially the high level ones, and I can definitely like explain some of the Protoss tips and tricks, you know.
I can definitely
with-
listen.
and maybe it would be more interesting than staring at the beautiful but not that very interesting screen in between the games.
I mean, it has an
I'm
amazing
waiting.
timer on it. Which sometimes actually works as a timer.
Does it?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Bottom right. On the bottom right, there's...
Or it's not there? I don't know.
Yeah, no,
Wait, I'm 2
not
minutes.
on this screen. I mean, in the pause screen.
Oh, on the other screen. Okay, my bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not looking at the stream constantly.
Yeah. Okay. It looks like we actually missed
I can't believe this.
missed the start. Okay. SF. Okay, then we have another game which got sent to us as an amazing game, and I'm downloading it right now. Now, in case the stream crashes.
You know why?
Yeah, that's because that will mean when I download something, that means I need to open Chrome.
Is your computer made like a Mad Max car?
Yeah, I have no idea.
You have somewhat of a basis, but then you just take random parts and put them together, add the flamethrower, and hope it works.
Basically, yes.
Why?
Where's the replay folder? Replays.
I mean, a
Documents,
flamethrower is a great
StarCraft
idea.
maps.
If you go in game,
Yeah.
go to the replays, you can open the folder.
Oh yeah. Let me do that. Guys, professionals working.
Yeah, and professionals and GX working. No, I'm sorry. No, that was a joke.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth.
I mean, you're definitely 50 times better at like actually managing the stream than me. That's why I don't do it. I mean, if I had a second monitor, I could probably somewhat manage
Yeah,
it
that is-
most of the time.
That's actually super useful. Like,
Yeah.
especially if you're streaming.
Then I'm not. I'm too poor for that stuff. First, I gotta change my motherboard and CPU.
Oh. What am I gonna call it?
Are you renaming the replay? Why?
Yeah, I need to find it. Between all the other Lightshade 29 dot Why shall I eat 29 at SC2 replays?
Okay, understandable.
Uh, so, it should be in there right now.
Go, 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 go before we miss another game.
How can I refresh? Yep, that was the wrong button. We're so sorry. I mean, apparently the others. Okay, from fears. There we go, watch with others. Where can I invite players? Add player. Alright. So we have no idea how it ended, but apparently it was...
Ooh, romanticide.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Nice.
Apparently it
And
was
the TVZ.
it was a pretty
on.
epic game.
Well, we'll soon find out if they just gave us the most boring replay and just trying to... That would be actually pretty funny.
Yeah. Can we? Okay. They probably do get after each other in the lobby. That would make sense. So we have Fierce as the Red Terran.
What?
Faith, not Fierce.
Yep. Okay. There we go.
Also, look, the overlay is broken. Doesn't really show the races. I don't know if you see it, but if you look and watch on stream, it's broken.
I see a massive StarCraft 2 on the screen. Oh, on the stream. Never mind. I see the lobby.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay. Guess I'm sorry. Just pressed the wrong button.
Okay. I have no idea what's going on, so I'm
No,
just
it's
gonna
fine.
shut
It's
up.
fine. I just accidentally switched scenes again when I wanted to speed up. Are we gonna speed up or are we just gonna cast?
I think we can cast it from around now.
Alright.
So just real quick, top left the red Terran Faith, and bottom right the yellow Zerg Fierce.
Fierce.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna mess up the names as well at some point. They're way too similar. Okay, so a TVZ that we haven't seen today yet. So some nice change. And the Reaper comes in. This is the first interesting thing that happens in a standard TVZ,
Oh, yeah.
and actually it draws some
Oh.
people, and one of them. Where are the queens? Where are the
I don't
Zerglings?
know. Like at least some
Drones will
Zerglings should be
fall.
there.
Yeah, and finally the queen pops out.
And yeah, it will drive the Reaper back for now. Actual.
I
Oh
guess
my.
let's actually making 2 drones instead of 4 Zerglings, and losing 2 drones means that you're pretty much in the same spot, just with less Zerglings. So, not the best deal in the end for Fierce. But yeah, the Reaper got pushed back for now. Meanwhile, 1-1-1 in the Terran main. Going for the usual Hellions. I mean, what is there to say? Hellions are just so good in TVZ. And oh, interesting third from Fierce.
Oh yeah.
Huh. I am actually kind of confused.
Like
Maybe he
this?
hopes that Dave doesn't scout it. But the
I don't
creep
think
is
so.
gonna be everywhere as soon as it finishes. So.
I mean,
Quite
it's the more
surprised.
aggressive option. Oh, the Reaper dies.
Is it standard? Do we have a Zerg?
It's not
Do we have
really
a Zerg here?
standard. But I mean, I think I saw it once in a pro match or something. Like, you're way closer to your enemy. So if you're planning some type of all-in or something...
Yeah, sure, the creep is gonna be way easier to push forward, and the reinforcements are gonna be faster.
Yeah. Well,
That
probably
makes sense.
that's...
Oh, Cloak Banshees on the way, so seems like both players gonna get a little bit aggressive. But it's pretty much passive aggressive, you know? Like, you have Banshees that cloak, so they just try to not get hit as they hit everything. So pretty much passive aggressive. You have the base that is so forward,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's still a base, so it's also passive aggressive.
And
So
now the
way to
Hellions will
control it.
walk into what they think is the third.
Yeah, they're just
Unfortunately,
gonna drive it.
question is,
Wait, what?
will he just
They're
panic,
like, what?
or will he? Like, at the moment, it's still very. It's still an option that he's playing into 2-base, all in of some type.
Yeah, that's true. Like he can't be sure
Yeah,
that there
like,
is a third at all.
he,
So we don't see a third. Oh, never mind. He's just gonna take a third anyway.
that
So I
seems
guess Faith
very bold.
yeah, kind of assumes that there is a third, just in a different
Maybe
position.
proxied or
Didn't even check with the Hellions.
yeah.
Risky plays here from
That-
our red
yeah.
Terran.
I don't think like
Where are the
that
Banshees?
at all.
Okay, one is at home and one is just popping out.
Yeah, and there is
So-
a Spire coming up now. 4.
I guess that's...
Fierce.
Okay, I am very surprised at Faith's reaction. Sees two base Zerg and decides to push into it.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
the third wasn't scouted at all.
no.
Not even the creep.
He's
whatsoever,
still looking.
so
He's still looking for the position.
Yeah, it could be just two base Roach Ravager, and then this push would be so
Add-ons done.
toast.
Upgrades done.
Oh no, but instead Fierce is moving with the slow base. This is not the best decision. Thankfully he doesn't lose any Banes, but
Now
some
the Banshees
Zerglings
would
fell.
probably scout base. Will they?
And now this is a very, very scary.
Okay, he did
Scary
see
push
Ling's
from
move up,
there.
so
At this point it doesn't really matter. Oh wow, the Hellions are gonna get picked up immediately by the Zerglings. Not even any Banes fall, but the Banelings start to fall to the Banshees.
yeah.
The Banelings
before-
are so important here, that's why I'm mentioning them literally all the time.
Yeah. Now
6 minutes.
the Overseer got picked up, or like he morphed it in right about here. So
Yeah, he morphed.
that
He
was
tried to morph it right on top of the Marines, didn't quite work. There is a spore, and that is the only detection around the natural.
He's finally
also
gonna
spores.
confirm the base.
Yeah. Actually, there
I
is not
mean-
that much to defend there. One queen is gonna get picked up.
He's not really confirming it though.
Okay, finally one of the Banshees falls to the Mutas, the second one as well, and Faye just decided to move back. I am very confused about Fave's decision making here. When he sees two base, he pushes into it, and then he sees the third and moves back.
I mean, did he see the third? This is
Yeah,
still.
I'm pretty sure the Banshees figured it out.
I mean, look at his vision.
Actually, yeah, true. He doesn't know.
Like,
He doesn't know.
he could assume, given that there's so much creep, but also then,
It
Furious-
could be just normal creep.
yeah.
I am so confused.
I mean, if he, I think if he thinks that there's a base, then he would have at least checked the mineral line, which he didn't.
yeah, that's true.
So
Is it Hive on the way already? Wow.
12 more Mutalisks also. Well, Fierce
Yeah,
is
so-
banking quite a lot of money actually.
Probably not for long, considering he's going mass muta.
Yeah. Now,
If
I
it
think
makes
the
10
drop
mutas.
will accidentally scout the... No, it won't. The third. He sees creep.
Yeah, I think he just assumes the base is there.
Yeah.
As he drops the marines outside of that third. And he's probably gonna move in to clear some... Actually, maybe he's just clearing the creep, and now he's gonna
Oh, now he's
confirm
gonna see the
that
base.
it is the base here. Well, actually, the mutas are gonna pick off any medivacs that try to
Oh,
leave.
wow.
There is a lot of marines inside those. Oh, this can be very painful, and it will be. All the marines will get picked up. One of the medivacs as well, and the second
one too.
will fall just a little bit later.
Oh. Now at least
That
he
was
knows
quite
what he's up against now. But
yeah. That was a long time not scouting that third, which is quite important. But look at that, Faith is just gonna take a fourth, and now Terran and the Zerg are on equal bases. There are 4 muffins for some reason. Was that a conscious decision, or was it a misclick?
I
And by
mean,
muffins I mean small
yeah.
muffs, by the way. Just in case anybody was confused.
I mean, they don't look like a cautious decision. Why would you make them?
I don't know. I guess
Without a Nidus.
No, he's not at the barracks. I don't know. Like the only thing, like if there was a lot of siege tanks or something like that, but then
I think he
they were-
just now he just walks them across, trying to maybe kill off some SCVs here, which might work.
I mean, it's not a stupid idea actually.
Yeah.
Like having some harassing swarm hosts.
Those won't make
They're-
it though.
well,
Spoiler.
They will, but they will die to the planetary. I think he should have sent them to the natural. Oh yeah, and the whole army is also gonna see it. And
They
actually,
are
maybe
done.
the Terran is gonna overreact to the swarm host transition that is actually not happening.
Okay, guys. We're at about 11 minutes, and we're gonna remember that because I'm sure there will be another break where we will continue to watch this replay. But I was just told that they're done.
Do we have a game?
And we should have a game, yes!
Whoa! Finally! Amazing.
Amazing, right?
It's almost like there is a tournament somewhere in the background.
Oh my.
That was a long wait, and I think the replays are actually a good idea.
Yeah. We're probably gonna do that more often.
But yeah, finally, we have a game, and we have a good one as well, because we have Zyomec, a 5.4k Protoss, against Great Teacher, a 5.4k Terran. Ladies and gentlemen, there's literally like 50 MMR difference between those players, which is almost nothing. This is fantastic.
Oh yeah. So, have they done the vetoes? It doesn't look like it. Are we gonna send them into a 2-minute break? I'm tempted.
Nah, I think they waited long enough.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
we can just talk through it. Especially that I wanted to say that we're gonna see Zyomec again, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. And also we're gonna see Great Teacher, which is known for his multi-prong and constant aggression. At least versus Zerg, but I'm pretty sure versus Protoss it is similar. So we're gonna have the Master of Protoss defense, as we saw in the previous games, against the Master of Terran offense, which should be a fantastic matchup here.
Oh, so true. Okay.
It's so cool, like knowing the players in a way, how they play. I think, like, I don't usually get it because I just kind of grab a bunch of random replays and cast them. But then, when you start like casting these tournaments and such, you start
Like,
to
many
recognize the
players
players.
come again and again and again, so
Yeah, so you have an idea of what may happen, how it's gonna look like, and you're either gonna say, "Oh yeah, I was right," or you're gonna get surprised, and both options are fantastic.
Oh yeah, true. Now the players haven't done the vetoes yet,
So
so
they're gonna
keep in mind that the games aren't starting immediately. Are we gonna
hopefully
okay, I have a plan. We're gonna over-analyze the replays, the vetoes.
over and let's go. All right, good plan. I mean, as soon as they okay. Wait, what? Is that the first veto or first map? I think it's veto, I would assume. So Pillars of Gold.
It's either
Is it
the
the
first.
veto or is it the first map?
No, it's the first. Okay,
First map.
it's the first.
Actually, it makes sense.
Turns out the players have done the vetoes already.
I mean, okay. Okay. Well, the first one is gonna be Pillars of Gold, so we don't have Romanticide, we don't have... I'm actually not sure, hold on. We don't have Death Aura, we don't have Romanticide, we don't have Jaganatha.
And
Actually, we
Submarine.
haven't seen Jaganatha
At all.
yet in this tournament. We don't have Pillars of Gold, I think I mentioned that, and we don't have
We do
Submarine.
have Players of Gold. It's the first map.
We do have Pillars of Gold.
Anyway.
Did I say we don't have Pillars of Gold?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, never mind, just forget about it. First is Pillars of Gold, second is Lightshade, third is Darkside. That's it. Don't mind me, just... I tried to... I even pulled up the list of the maps to make sure I don't miss anything, but well, not really miss, but... Yeah. Anyway, we're starting the game. That's the important part.
Yeah,
Finally.
Oh, that took like so long.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
somewhat excited.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I am very much biased here. I really want Zyomec to win for multiple reasons. He's a Protoss, he's Polish, and his playstyle is fantastic.
Yeah.
So,
Now, we'll see if he
I'm
wins
really sorry.
right now. Sorry to interrupt. Why the hell? Okay, anyways. In the top right, we have the blue Protoss Zyomec playing for Team Blazer.
And his opponent for Clan Beast, is it?
Yeah.
The Red Terran, Great Teacher.
The name
gotta
of the
say, I
clan
looked
doesn't
at
even fit on the banner. That's hilarious. His name doesn't either, but... yeah, I think that's great.
Okay, so it seems like we're gonna see Standard yet again, and I'm gonna say it right now, we're probably not going to see any crazy builds from Zyomec. I'm pretty sure he's just gonna go for the usual Standard build that we saw a few times already. Great Teacher sent an early SCV though, and he's gonna NG Bay block. Ooh, is it actually blocking it?
I'm not sure.
I think one square is
Yeah.
actually blocked.
But
And
that's
ooh,
super close.
And not scouting this as Zyomec early on is going to be quite painful because this NG Bay is going to be almost full health.
He's trying to play. Oh my! It's not blocked.
Oh, I was so sure it is blocking. If you look at the circle of the Nexus, like the yellow circle, if you select
Yeah.
the Nexus, it's actually overlapping the NG Bay so hard, but it's not actually blocked. Oh, that is so unfortunate for
Yeah.
Teacher. Oh, he invested quite a lot. Like he had to send the SCV early and start the NG Bay, and it just didn't do anything whatsoever. Oh, that is a painful start.
And then the moment once you realize as great teacher, yeah. That's so painful. I think what threw him
I'm
off
sure.
is the size of the circle where the Nexus stand.
Yeah, probably. I'm sure Zionek had the exact same reaction as we did.
Yeah.
He looked at it, he's like, is it blocking it
Let
though?
me try.
Yeah, and he actually got it. Thank goodness he tried. If he didn't try, if he just assumed it's blocked,
Oh, that would
that
be
would have
so
been even
painful.
worse. That would have been even worse. But yeah, I guess we're going into a somewhat normal game with Great Teacher tiny bit behind. Twilight obviously on the way for Ziomek. The Adept is going to scout what's going on, and there's actually 3 ranks going on. And I don't think Adept Shade, no, definitely the Adept
No, no,
Shade
no, no.
doesn't actually have enough range to see
It
these
goes like
additional barracks.
it goes like to. They have tiny
It will
visions.
It will see the amount of Marines though, and it may throw. I mean, it may make Ziomek a little suspicious. That he's not seeing any Widow Mines, any Hellions, none of that, but just a whole bunch of Marines.
Hmm.
That is something that may like Ziomek may notice it because he's such high-level player. But he's taking a third. I'm not sure what the perfect response against this this build is, but I think it's more gateways and immortals
Yeah, I mean
and barriers, of course.
that's a lot of units. So
And there's a lot
basically,
of marines. They will have combat shields and stim as well.
oh yeah, you're right.
Look
Having
at
so
that
many
great
racks.
teacher preparing. Because he didn't scout with either any Reapers or Harass because they didn't exist. He's making sure he won't die to any DT drops. He's getting these turrets in both the bases. Now he's gonna send the units across the map. I think at this
On
point
different
Ziomek is getting kind of
paths.
suspicious.
I think
I
he.
think Ziomek is getting suspicious because he sees the Marines moving out. Yeah, he sends the shade. He
Now
sees
he
now
will
all
see
the
the
units.
others.
He's gonna lose the EF, which is actually quite painful. Is it too late though? He has to just keep warping in units, get batteries. But the Terran army is almost across the map at this point.
I mean, I feel like one battery is a
Okay.
little too few.
Putting the stalkers forward is a fantastic choice, but the stim is down. Oh, the blink is down though. Okay, so that is actually the saving grace, I think, if it is possible to save this, to salvage this situation. I think the Nexus falls no matter what happens, unless Great Teacher is going to overhit super hard, which he obviously won't because he's a good player.
Oh my.
He will. Oh, yeah. Okay, the Nexus does indeed fall barely, but it does.
Yeah.
Paying with a lot of Marines and Marauders for it.
I mean, he did get quite a few stalkers, but he forced one battery.
I don't know if it's actually that fantastic of a deal. Ziomek is just gonna retake the third. It will delay his economy quite significantly, but losing literally all the units there
Yeah.
seems a little iffy.
Now Protoss obviously moves across. And there are some marines on the top.
Yeah, there is a bunker, so I think this will be more than enough to actually defend it. Yeah, repair comes in. Actually, the bunker is going to fall, and that is quite painful. Oh, the stalkers! Oh my god, he saved all of them! He saves all of them. 2 of these stalkers on 3 and 2 HP respectively. Wow.
That's... I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what
crazy.
to say.
Okay, so let's take a look at the situation here. So we have Ziomek down in workers, which is obviously a terrible situation considering the mules. But Great Teacher was delaying his tech quite significantly, so the tank production is just starting, Medivac production is just starting.
Is he gonna try to blink up? He can't, right?
I don't think he has vision. He definitely doesn't have vision. He's gonna just try to pick off any units he can.
Yeah,
as
maybe
he-
poke at the command center.
Yeah, I mean, he will at least scout it, which is fantastic. Meanwhile, Great Teacher doing what Great Teacher does best. Loads out 2 medivacs full of units and sends them across the map.
Into the main.
Yeah. Zymek actually doesn't have any vision whatsoever
I mean,
around his main.
now he's gonna know that the units are lacking.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe
But
it will make him suspicious that he's not warping in or moving.
he
any
did
units
warp in,
into
but
the
somewhere
main,
else.
oh, the drop is now inside the main. The probes start falling very, very quickly. Although the drop is moving quite a bit forward and the
I
Colossi
mean,
are
12
here
probes. Worth it. Alright,
Yeah,
come
12
on.
probes, and there's gonna be more as the drop moves into the
Is he gonna drop
natural
here? No,
right
you're not gonna
now.
drop there. Dying.
Yeah, I think he's gonna just go straight to the third and kill more workers.
Oh.
Pull the probes. Okay, no, the stalkers come back, so that should be enough. And actually,
Oh!
the medivac is gonna get sniped. That is pretty big, but I don't think it's worth 17, 18
Oh,
probes.
no,
There's
it's
one marine
death.
in the main. And it was one marine killing like 5 workers. Like, didn't manage to catch how many kills it really had, but
Oh,
okay,
okay.
that was very, very painful, especially after losing the third earlier in the game. And Great Teacher knows exactly what he should do, getting so many bunkers, 4 bunkers, his siege tank, just making
Yeah.
sure he doesn't die, because he knows if he doesn't die right now, he
Then
just
yeah.
pretty much wins the game. And oh, this medivac is still alive. That means Ziomek has to leave some stalkers
Yeah.
behind. That is terrible.
He
This
actually
situation
left
is
5 stalkers, which...
yeah, this situation is very, very bad for Zyome. But that army is actually quite scary from the Protoss player, even with the bunkers
obviously.
in position. That's a lot of charges, that is a lot of stalkers and the Colossi.
Pulling every boys. Oh my.
And the Colossi actually not fighting the right things. That is terrible. The Zealots are getting shredded and now there is nothing to fight the tanks. I mean, Zyomeg just doesn't have the income to even warp in enough units to challenge this Terran army,
yeah.
especially with the bunkers.
He might
and
try
the
to walk
repair.
up here, but...
Great Teacher loaded up 2 medivacs. I think that could be a little too much. This Protoss army is still quite scary. And unless Great Teacher is gonna go for a base trade straight up, I think this was a mistake. There are still 5 stalkers. I don't think they will be enough to defend 2 full medivacs. But they will at least buy some time. Especially if Zyomeg is gonna pay attention. He is not really paying attention. He blinks forward, which was a mistake. He's gonna lose all the stalkers, and now the bio is gonna start attacking the Nexus. Meanwhile, the Protoss army in the Terran main is trying to kill everything they can, and actually they are on top of the production. What is happening this game?
I have no idea, but... it's amazing.
So the
Great
Protoss,
Teacher
the
isn't
main
really
Protoss
moving
army
in.
with the Colossi are going to kill pretty much everything that comes out of the production facilities. This Marauder is surviving so much. Meanwhile, the Terran army is going to try to fight in range of the battery, and it's
He's
not
coming
going
back.
to be a fantastic idea. And yeah, he has to come back. Like, he can't really make any units at this point.
But not-
He's trying
yeah.
to repair the tank, and he's actually managing to do it. There are still 2 Colossi. I think it's time to recall. Oh, the micro with the prism though.
Yeah, that's...
Never mind. Maybe it's not time to recall. Okay,
Now it's time to recall.
Now it's time to recall. He's still gonna try to fight it. I mean, that wasn't a lot of Marines.
The tank isn't really
Oh my goodness,
shooting though.
Is this game gonna equalize? I mean, Zyomeg is already ahead in workers. Is he gonna just win?
I have no idea. The
So
tank
more
is just
Protoss units
standing
are
back
walking
there,
across the map.
which is kind of...
I mean, the tank cannot move. Like, it's impossible for
Oh,
it
yeah.
to move. Because if it tries to, Protoss army is just gonna kill it.
Now there are zealots running into the natural. No?
Yeah, and
Into the third, whatever.
up into the third.
Doesn't
I think
matter.
the natural would have been a better target, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's just more zealots being warped in. I mean, even if Xiomeg gets cleaned up eventually, but the Chargers are gonna get on top of the
Yeah,
tanks, and I
now
don't think Xiomeg is gonna get cleaned
that's
up.
game.
I think Xiomeg is going to clean up. And that's pretty much all the Terran army here. I cannot believe this is happening right now.
This is so weird.
I mean, Great Teacher is trying his best to micro his units to get as much done as possible with as little as he has.
But yeah,
But he just cannot.
there's no way.
Like the game. I cannot believe this. As I said, like Great Teacher made a mistake loading up these 2 medivacs unless he just wanted to go for a base trade, and he didn't want to go for a base trade. He just wanted to sit back on 3 bases with the lead he had and just capitalize on it. But his nature of aggressive Terran just took over, and well, this time it didn't pay off. That was crazy.
It definitely was. I really want to see the next game. I haven't gotten a party invite, so
Gotcha.
thank you. That's so weird. Sometimes StarCraft, I don't know.
I mean, that was a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Especially if you have favorites like me.
Also amazing, I'm currently having 1 millisecond to center Euro.
1 millisecond.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
Whew, okay, I gotta slow down a little bit. That was so crazy. I can't get over it. Like, that was one of the best games I have ever seen.
It truly was. Yeah. I wouldn't say
Like-
it was it was the best ever probably, but
That was like starting with the failed eBay block, which set Great Teacher a little bit behind, but then he went for the 3 racks, so he was actually quite a bit ahead. But then Xiomeg comes in with the counter and slowly but surely kind of just kills everything and takes the game as Great Teacher is trying to base trade, but can't really manage to do it. That was crazy.
yeah. What the hell is with my transitions? Anyways, in the top left, the blue Protoss is Xiomeg.
And his opponent in the bottom right of Lightshade LE, the red Terran Great Teacher. Going gas first. I guess it's more popular than I thought.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
It just doesn't seem like... I guess for the Hellions it's better if you want to go for something like Hellion Drop, which is extremely effective actually. It may make it a little faster, but still I'm not a fan. Obviously I'm not a Terran player, but I don't usually think it's great. Also, Great Teacher is gonna send an SCV. I believe Xiomeg saw that, or at least he had it in vision, so he
Yeah,
might
he
want
probably
to send
saw
the
it.
probe down.
Like, as we saw, Xiomeg sees everything. That's amazing.
I wish I was looking at the minimap so much. Yeah, so he's
Yeah.
gonna send the probe down to destroy this SCV ASAP.
Now
I would
this
actually
time,
pull some more probes.
it is actually blocked.
Yeah, this time definitely. I believe it was Trap who sent a bunch more probes to kill the SCV even faster. So I guess if Trap does that, I think it's worth it. If Trap does that, it's good, as Gemini would say.
Yeah.
Anyway,
mean-
we do indeed see that fast factory. Also, wall review, this time on the Terran side. I see it more and more that there is this like double depot wall, and it's actually pretty cool because it makes, if you really want to, you can make the entrance much bigger, which allows for big units such as Thors and siege tanks to move through
Oh yeah.
more comfortably.
Also, your add-on is a little more protected. I guess.
guess. I don't think it's really that big of a difference in this
Yeah,
matter. But yeah,
obviously.
it's not part of the wall,
Yeah.
so like Zerglings will not kill it in case it's an issue. A Stargate opener. Ooh,
And the
I like that.
starport open up for Great Teacher.
Yeah. So it is gonna be that proxy starport Hellion drop, which is a bane of the Protoss players. I've seen Hearthstone die to that in tournaments more than I've seen anything else.
Oh,
No, actually,
Oh.
Xiaomi finishes that shade. Not sure if
Yeah,
it was
I
a
know.
mistake or just a means to escape from the Hellions. Either way, the adept is going to die.
yeah.
Xiaomi is gonna open with an Oracle. I'm not sure if I like it. I mean, I guess he saw the Hellions, so there shouldn't be Widow Mines for quite a while still, but like Oracles die to one Widow Mine shot, which is quite unfortunate.
Yeah.
And Xiaomi is not going to pick out the starport. That starport positioning is quite fantastic, if I say so myself.
Yeah.
Now there's
that's
nothing
true.
in the main. I mean, there are 3 units, 2 of them are light. This could be a disaster.
Oh, he's just.
Yeah, I mean, Great Teacher is just gonna go to the natural.
But meanwhile, the Oracle in Great Teacher's base. Also.
Yeah, it's gonna kill a
also
bunch
killed.
of SCVs, so let's see who kills more workers. I mean, so far it's almost equal. But the Hellions come in and oh, that's so many probes dying.
Oh, it could have been way worse though.
Yeah, it could have
With
been
the
way
splash.
worse. Medivac is so low. Now there is an Oracle, but it's in the natural, but it is out of energy. Another Oracle will come in to save the day. 10 probes falling. How many SCVs did fall?
I think it's 6. So actually,
So
let's
yeah, a
check.
little bit.
Yeah, 6 SCVs.
Yeah, so 4 workers, more 4 Great Teacher. But there are 3
Obviously
Oracles now
great.
moving up the map. Equalize this deal a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Great Teacher obviously invested more, I guess.
There is a Cyclone now in position. No Widow Mines, so no cheeky hidden Widow Mine plays from Great Teacher. But 3 Oracles can kill a Cyclone very quickly.
And
Yeah,
they
if
will.
it's not micro, then
The Marines
and 3
died now,
Oracles
so
survive.
many
No
SCVs
turret.
exposed.
And yeah, that is 3 Oracles. They will one-shot. Oh no, not anymore. No, they did one-shot SCVs. They're literally equalizing now the numbers of killed workers. So now the game is kind of reset. And Xiaomic is going into charge. Straight up, not even, no blank whatsoever, obviously, because he went Stargate, so he doesn't really need that. No Phoenixes though. I think I saw 1 Phoenix in production. Yeah, that's it. That's quite crazy.
Was it
I guess
a Phoenix?
Xiaomic, yeah, he saw that there's no units from the Terran player right now. There's what, 4 Marines and 4 Marines in the bunker.
Oh, wow.
That's literally it. So I guess Xiaomic is just gonna come in and try to kill whatever he can. At least SCVs if not the Terran player. So that's even more workers falling. 3 more. Maybe it seems like Xiaomic is too careful, but I think it's way better than losing your entire army for 3 SCVs. Okay, and he continues the Phoenix production a little bit now.
Now the Stalker's still
No
poking
Colossi.
in. Oracle's checking the main. Meanwhile. And oh no.
The Oracles are gonna find a few more SCVs.
But they're not one-shotting them, so...
2 more SCVs. Yeah, they are barely not one-shotting them. Literally 1 HP.
Yeah.
And it's a spell, so it's not affected by
Yeah.
upgrades.
Which...
Yeah, 2 Oracles will
That's so
never
unfortunate.
one-shot
Yeah.
SCV. Now there is a drop. Seems like Xiaomic is going to be prepared for it.
and like
Where are the
fully
phoenixes?
prepared.
Okay, they're moving across. No, they're. I'm not sure what the phoenixes are going to do. Oh, the
They're
army
just-
actually moved back. It got
Oh
recalled to
yeah,
the main.
the drop in the main.
Drop, but now the drop in the third is going to deal way more damage than it should.
Oh wow.
No. That was a fantastic move from Great Teacher, and now the workers killed is back in his favor.
Yeah, we did talk about his multi-prong harass. And
Yeah, and he finally has the opportunity to show it. Did he save all of the Marines? Yes, he didn't even lose a single Marine in that. Well, in the drop in the third, because the drop in the main got completely cleaned up, including the medevac. But now, Ziomek is gonna try to hit again, where it hurts. With the Phoenixes and the Oracles, not gonna be able to do it. Now there are turrets, at least, well, there is a turret in the natural. Not one in the main though.
The drop is still... And at the fourth, maybe? Okay, no, he's just looking to walk in.
I mean, there are units in position now, so this time it shouldn't do much, but I think it's just for a full-on assault. The third base is just started for the Terran players, so there's quite a lot of Terran units and not that many Protoss units on the map right now. The medevac is gonna fly into the natural. Oh my goodness, this is so cheeky.
Oh, no! Oh, the Phoenixes! Rest in peace.
Yep. Rest in pieces. Ziomek spotted the drop, and that is actually very important as the 3 medevac drop is now in his main. He needs everything to defend that, and not having a danger of a drop in third or the natural is massive. But this position for a Great Teacher is so good. Oh, the buildings working against the Protoss now.
Yeah.
The Zealot, like 2 Zealots are attacking right now.
Still
3 now because another joined from the back, but that was actually so inefficient. Either way, though,
was
that
it
was
worth
a
it
lot
though?
of Protoss. Yeah,
feel
that was
like
a lot
Great
of Protoss
Teacher.
and not a lot of Terran.
I feel like Great Teacher threw away a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, he lost 3 medevacs of units for 3 probes and a few zealots. And now Ziomek is just gonna move across the map with a ton of zealots. That is...
I mean, at this point, he can just do.
Zealots.
He can just do what Protoss does best. And
Just A-move.
yeah.
Just A-move and kill everything. There's nothing on the ground right now. There are 2 Widow Mines, 3
And
Widow
2
Mines
turrets.
maybe. We played the Imbo A. Ziomek getting flamed once again as he takes another series. Wow, what? What is happening?
Now, I'd be interested in whether Trifix and Faith are still playing. They probably are. Yeah. So they're probably still playing, so we're gonna throw this into a short break. When we return, we hopefully have a series. If we don't, and we'll keep watching the replay we started. Yeah. See ya. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, we're gonna have to say goodbye to a good friend, Cryo.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go as the tradition tells me. Actually, I was gonna stay the whole time, but plans get completely crazy, and yeah, I can't really. But don't worry, I'm leaving you in good hands of GX Alpha and Krytos. They are gonna be your casters for the rest of the night. Thanks for your time. I hope you enjoyed, and see you all next time.
Yeah, so thanks to Cryo. I guess I'm gonna very dramatically remove his logo as the music gets more dramatic. It's gone now. Krytos should join me any second. Well, not any second, in a few minutes, so... in the meantime, we have a little problem, which is that if you look at the bracket, gosh, I always forget the name. You can see that James Baxter just gave his walkover to Trifex. So now Trifex should play against Great Teacher. Problem is, Great Teacher went into a ladder game, assuming that he's gonna have to wait. For but he's gonna have to wait for Trifex or James Baxter to join, so we will see if he's gonna be back. In the meantime, I'm currently talking to Kratos whether he is gosh. That's okay as well. Seems like it's not Kratos who joins me, but rather Bloodrain. Hi.
Oh, hello.
Hello, I think you're a little too soft right now. Give me a second. User volume 200%, alright. That should be good.
Well, I wouldn't know. You're on the other side, so you can tell me.
Yeah, it's a little soft still anyways. Can't turn it louder right now, so...
Well, I don't really talk loud in any case, so it might be me and not the mic settings.
Could you, like, in your Discord voice settings, turn the input volume up? Does that work?
Let me check quickly. Oh, over there. No, I'm full. Nope, so it looks like I'm just gonna have to talk a little bit louder.
Or move closer to the mic, that should work as well.
Well, that's gonna be a little bit difficult at this stage because it's built into my headset. So
oh, I see.
That,
yeah, same for me.
That's my laptop. Yeah, see, so it's one of those. Just one thing. I do believe Great Teacher has actually jumped into a ranked game because he was not aware of the walkover that was given. beforehand, so I'm trying to get him back in game. I did whisper him, so we'll see if I can get him back so we can get this final, well, the finals of the lower bracket going.
Yeah, in the meantime, I thought we could maybe continue that replay, but since you're gonna have to do admin tasks.
Yeah, that's
Probably so like walkover is about 50, so we have like 5 more minutes.
we've got like about 5 minutes. Yes.
Okay. You know what? Chat, I think you enjoyed the Legacy of the Void cinematic so much you can watch it again. At least it's more exciting than the timer, I guess.
No, definitely it is. Definitely it is.
So yeah, see you in around 5 minutes.
Okay, sure.
Bye.
The swarm brought ruin to our world. Our proud people became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity. For we are bound by the Kala, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion.